What's good, Forex trading lions? Right, today we're having a look at another strategy. It's called the 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗚𝗔 strategy. Probably some of you already know what it is, but I'll show you the improved way how to actually use it and become much more profitable. You can definitely use this strategy on different time frames, low or high. It does not really matter. I also suggest using it on pairs that trend a lot, such as USD Japanese yen currency pair, but this indicator generally performs fairly well on all currency pairs. Anyway, without further ado, Flaming Lion, take over. Right, to show you how this indicator works, we're gonna go inside the USD Japanese yen currency pair 4-hourly time frame at the moment. If you want to find this indicator, you go inside indicators, public library, and then 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗪𝗧𝗪, and it will come up with all these lines over here. Now we see this green one, red one, and the blue one. That's what we want. None of these stats over here, change them. The default settings are pretty much fine and are the default settings for profitable trading anyway. So what we're going to do now is just use the replay tool to examine a live trading scenario. So the way you would actually trade this indicator is wait for some sort of break when it's trending, let's say towards the downside. We want a break towards the upside. That's basically our go-to signal for an entry. So let's say it's trending towards the downside now, is being respected multiple times here. So if we just use the replay tool now, and boom, it shot towards the upside, right? It crossed all these moving averages, or alligator moving averages, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, crossed towards the upside. Now, because these alligator moving averages act as a support or resistance depending on the market direction, as you can see currently it's going to act as a support because the candlesticks are above, so this would be a nice floor for a bounce towards the upside. So let's just slow this down a little bit and let's see what would the candlesticks be doing. So as you can see, he's shooting towards the upside. After a great push towards the upside, what usually happens? I always tell you guys there's going to be an exhaustion. So as you can see, after a push and a break of area of sensitivity, which was this trend line over here, push, exhaustion. Where does the exhaustion end usually? Usually in the area of sensitivity. Where is the area of sensitivity? These zones over here, right? The green one, purple one, and even the blue one over here. You can look at it this way. This is like your support 1, 2, and 3 level over here. Also, you need to have a look at, support and resistance in general, horizontal area of sensitivity. Let's say we see an area of sensitivity here. So this is an important zone as well, because we had a huge push towards the upside, breaking this zone. So this is a huge influential level. That means that probably, the bulls are in the market, the buyers are in the market currently, and probably will be buying even more because it made a new higher high, now pulling back towards the previous area of sensitivity, which is the horizontal line that we marked, and also the alligator lines as well. Now, of course, you would like to know, when do you actually enter on these signals of alligator lines, support and resistance, horizontal areas of sensitivity? Well, if we had a push towards the upside, right, we had to add an exhaustion. Where's the previous exhaustion? Exhaustion towards the area of sensitivity. This is the area of sensitivity. This is where you ideally want to see some sort of formation towards the upside, a bullish engulfing candle, maybe a little incomplete hammer over here, shooting towards the upside. So basically that's what you want, but it's not yet enough. We really want to enter on bullish engulfing candle. So let's say if we get it, right? So let's just wait. Okay. And now we would enter. This is why you would enter. You would have waited for the pullback. As you can see, it pulled back yet again to the horizontal area sensitivity and the green line, between the purple and the green line basically of the moving averages, or the alligator lines. And now we got a bullish engulfing candle confirmation to probably go towards the upside yet again. This zone over here has been respected multiple times. Let's say this is the 4-hourly time frame. So 5th of August, this has been respected, right? Now we're having a look, is the 9th of September 2019, right? 9th of September, right? So this zone took nearly a month to complete, right? So this zone has been holding for a month before it pushed towards the upside. So obviously it's going to be very much influential once it's broken. So after it breaks, pulls back, and we get a bullish engulfing candle close, it's a very high probability trade towards the upside. Not to mention, we have to have a look at other time frames as well, such as the daily time frame. If we have a look at the daily, bullish engulfing candle is forming, also breaking the moving averages or the alligator lines, whatever you want to call them, and that's a great indicator to go towards the upside. Obviously this is not yet a complete candlestick, so if you want to find a complete candlestick, go inside the 12-hourly, see what's happening. 12-hourly has been broken out as well, pulled back towards the downside, and now giving us a bullish candle, which shows that the bull pressure is definitely there. And on the 12-hourly candle, a bullish engulfing candle, confirming the trade towards the upside. So let's say this would have been a very good trade. So we would have placed a trade here, and let's say we would have 60 stop loss over here just below all of these lines, and then take profit level. We could even go 120 pips profit, probably even more, 140. Let's just have a look at where the market has been heading. So this area over here, so probably 160 pips. I believe this is like a safe one, 160 pips profit potentially towards the upside. So you would obviously enter this trade and have take profit 1, 2, and 3 levels, and then portion all your trades. If your take profit 1 level is, let's say, TP1 over here somewhere, you know, 30 pips to maybe 25, 40 pips or something like that, you portion your trade out. So 50% close, then 25% close, and 25 again. If you trade in the lot size, it would have been 0.50, 0.25, 0.25, or whichever way you want to money manage. So now let's say we identified everything. We also seen, you know, this nice uptrend over here on the 4-hourly time frame. We can actually even mark it, you know, a nice big uptrend over here. We could even mark this steep uptrend over here. Sometimes I like marking these steep ones, but steep ones get broken. This one over here is very powerful one at the moment. This one will probably be respected later on because it's near the alligator lines as well. But let's see. So let's play the replay tool and let's see what happened. So as you can see, it's shooting towards the upside, pulling back yet again. Another bullish engulfing candle close over here. If this does happen, you know, another bullish engulfing candle close after it basically reaches the green area or the red area or the blue area, it doesn't really matter. All of these are like support, you know, 1, support 2, support 3 levels, you know, and that's the way the market reacts. If all of these are broken, then we don't have a trade set up at the moment. But as you can see, we're gaining again bullish engulfing candle closes. This was the previous high, now this one, right? So it's making higher highs as well. So it's shooting towards the upside very nicely indeed. So let's carry on playing. Again, bullish engulfing candle close, although not a big one in this case. The next one was a huge one. So shooting towards the upside very nicely, and now pulling back yet again. Another bullish engulfing candle close. You see this area over here, the market has decided to push towards the downside, towards the green and purple area. This is where we wait for a bullish candlestick. We got a bullish engulfing candlestick swallowing this previous candlestick, which shows bullish pressure yet again, and we can be certain that the trend is still continuing to go towards the upside. So even if you, let's say, not only traded over here, maybe you was late, you could have placed a trade somewhere here, right? And obviously stop loss would have been just below the moving average line. So maybe stop loss would have been, you know, 70 pips, a little bit higher in this case because we would have been a little bit later, but that's fine. You know, you could still get like a 1-to-1, 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Obviously here as well, you could have potentially made money. So let's say stop loss quite big, like 80 pips stop loss, and let's say you would have maybe a smaller 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, but you obviously would have take profit 1, 2, 3 levels as well. So let's say your take profit 1, I don't know, 30 pips or something in regards to that. Let's say if we reach it, okay, going down, pulling back, and it's shooting towards the upside. As you can see, it's shot towards the downside a little bit, but this is not a market reaction. This is where the market's closed. As you can see, 13th of September 2019, and the next candle is 15th of September. So this was the weekend. On Monday, after the weekend, it opened here, shot towards the upside again, bullish engulfing candle close, shooting towards the upside. Then this is where you would have closed your take profit one level, and then obviously you could have probably moved your stop loss towards entry. So even if it touches again this area zone, you wouldn't be losing any money. And as let's see, so it would have nearly touched this area zone and then shot towards the upside yet again, potentially even bringing us take profit 2 or 1 or 3 level, depending on which take profit levels you taken. So now this move alone would have made you a ton of money. Let's say we entered in the same place we wanted to, so this area over here, right? Let's say we entered, it could have been a nice potential of 145 pips move. So I was kind of correct, 160 I said. It started to turn around now, even broke out the moving averages, but this move could have been caught and you could have potentially made a ton of money just by using these alligator lines, knowing your support and resistance areas. These support and resistance areas, once you see something in regards to this is a clear support and resistance area, bunch of turnarounds towards the downside. Then after it breaks like this, pulls back like this beautifully, and we get a bullish engulfing candlestick, plus all the alligator lines are shooting towards the upside very steeply. It's a clear indication that probably the markets will shoot towards the upside even more. And then we saw the daily candlestick as well was a huge daily candlestick, which again shows buying pressure, and we should definitely be killing the markets. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash that like button if you do enjoy them, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Join my Forex group. There's also a EA which is pretty damn profitable as well, in my links down in the description below. And peace out guys, have a wonderful day, stay safe and goodbye.